So I saw a video this morning of yet something else that Whoopi Goldberg has said that has got that has just sent social media aflame. All right, we're just going to leave it at that. Now, I've got to say, there was a time that I really liked The View when it first started out, and Barbara Walters. I don't know if you remember, if you're even old enough to remember this. Barbara Walters would come on to the opening edit, it was Barbara Walters basically saying that she had this idea for a show, women supporting women, a women's panel, blah, 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 blah. And in the beginning, when Meredith Vieira was on there, it was a good show. It was wholesome. It was very on topic, very educational, very focused around women's issues. Okay, it was really good at the beginning. But then, I guess around the time Rosie O'Donnell was on there and Elizabeth Hasselbeck, they would have screaming matches at each other across the table. And the camera would pan to Barbara Walters sitting in the audience. And I'm like, this is not okay. This is not okay. Not that they're doing it to begin with, but that you are sitting there allowing this. This is your show. That was the last of me and Barbara Walters, too. Because I'm like, I ain't supporting her in anything anymore, ever. To allow those two women to sit there and scream at each other for views, for clout, for ratings, just blew my mind. And that's when I had enough. That is when I had enough. I could not believe that what this had started as and what it had become. And I was ashamed of Barbara Walters, and I was ashamed of those two women sitting up there. I won't go into it. Was more one person screaming at the other and belittling her, which made it even worse. But I was ashamed at what it had become. And I never turned that show on again. As a matter of fact, my TV stays on most of the time, but I will turn it before I get up and walk away from it, just to make sure that there is not some kind of calculations saying that I was watching it. I would not even want AI thinking that I had watched The View. It's horrible. It's horrible. And it needs to be pulled off the air.